All right, Laker Nation, this is why you subscribe to the Lakers Report by Chat Sports, because whether it's me hosting or someone else, Marshall Green, Chase Sr., doesn't matter. When news drops, we have you covered with the video. Got some injury updates we're going to get to in a second, so hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. It's the final push of the season. Perfect time to subscribe to the Lakers Report. Welcome into the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham, bringing you today's news, a couple of injury updates, and then we'll talk playoffs as well. Mo Bamba, he will be sidelined for at least 4 weeks, according to a team press release, as he has suffered a left high ankle sprain. And when you just do some quick math, 16 games to go, it's March 9th. Well, the Lakers' regular season finale is April 9th, so that's exactly a month away. Just over 4 weeks away. So you're talking about a guy who's going to miss at least 4 weeks. There's a very real chance we've seen the end of Mo Bamba in LA, at least in the regular season. Now, if this team makes the playoffs, maybe he returns, but it's very possible that Mo Bamba's regular season is done. And look, it's not a massive loss, let's be honest. They traded for Bamba, and I thought he'd be a fairly regularly used rotation player, and that really hasn't been the case. He's in 7 games, only playing just over 11 minutes per game, 4.5 points, just over 5 rebounds, about half a block. Not shooting it that well from the field. So for whatever reason, he has not been a guy that has come in and had a big role. He really hasn't been a factor, for being completely honest, which is a bit surprising to me because last year for the Magic, I thought he played really well. Kind of got phased out of their rotation this year, which is why they were open to moving him. But I just figured when the Lakers jumped in here that they would have more use for him, and that really hasn't been the case. And now, obviously, he suffers this setback where he's going to miss at least the next 4 weeks. So we'll monitor this situation. Maybe the Lakers will have an update in a couple of weeks, but for now, he is sidelined with that high ankle sprain. What do you guys think? Will Mo Bamba play again this season? And let's just keep it to regular season. Type P for play, that he will, or type W for won't, he will not. Let me know if you guys think Mo Bamba will or will not return to action this season. Now, from a negative injury update to a positive one, D'Angelo Russell. Let's get you caught up on the latest on him, as he's been dealing with an ankle sprain as well. He is set to return on Friday against the Raptors. Has not played since February 23rd, so he has missed past 2.5 weeks of game action here. Obviously, they traded for Russell, and since he's been with LA, he's played 3 full games, and then he tweaked that ankle early on in the 4th one, so I didn't include that in the stats here. But the 3 full games he has played, he's played well, over 17 points per game, dishing out just under 6 assists, grabbing a few rebounds, 45% from the field, 37.5% from 3. So split's fairly similar to what he was doing with Minnesota. I think he was shooting like 47% from the field, 38 from 3. So a tick down, but obviously a very, very small sample size. And look, the potential impact is huge. The Lakers traded for D'Angelo Russell for a reason. They expected him to give them more than what a guy like Russell Westbrook was. They need him to be a difference maker if this team wants to make a playoff run. Obviously, LeBron, if he can get back, and Anthony Davis, if they make the playoffs, that's a good 1-2 punch, but you need more. Like, LeBron can't just carry teams at this point in his career. He needs more around him, and that's why they traded for D'Angelo Russell. So hopefully with him coming back Friday, he stays healthy. He's an 18 to 20-point scorer and can help space the floor as well and shoot the 3-ball, which is something Russell Westbrook obviously could not do with any consistency whatsoever. Now, rate your expectations for D'Angelo Russell as he is set to return to the basketball court sometime in the very near future. Scale it from 1 to 10. 1 being you don't think he's going to have an impact at all. 10 being your expectations are very high. You expect him to play at an all-star caliber level. Drop a number down in the comment section. Now, speaking of LeBron, we got some LeBron James City Edition jerseys available for you guys in plenty of sizes. Sweet, clean Nike fits right there. Chatsports.com/Bron City. That is chatsports.com/Bron City. Check the comments, check the description. Pick up a LeBron City Edition Lakers jersey today. It's a clean look, and it's a great item to add to your closet. Chatsports.com/Bron City. Pick up a LeBron Lakers City Edition jersey today. All right, let's talk NBA playoffs now. As the Lakers have been playing better, could a playoff push be coming? The Lakers have won 7 out of 10 and currently sit in the 9th seed in the Western Conference. So, for those who don't know, 7 through 10 is in the play-in tournament, and if you're 9 or 10, you have to win 2 play-in games. So they would play the 10 seed, who right now is the New Orleans Pelicans. If they were to win that, they would play the loser of the Timberwolves and the Mavericks, and then if they could win that, they would get into the playoffs. But ideally, you would want to be a top 8 seed because then you would get 2 cracks at emerging from the play-in tournament. But you just look at these standings, right? Like, let's just break it down team by team. Nuggets at 46 and 20. Yeah, they've been fantastic, and Nikola Jokic is probably going to win MVP again, but they have a lot to prove come postseason time. Sacramento's a great story. They're unproven in the playoffs. The Grizzlies are falling apart because Ja Morant has put that entire team in jeopardy with his actions. The Suns, yeah, they got KD, and they're going to be a tough out, but they still need time to gel. The Warriors are atrocious on the road. The Clippers have been very mediocre all year, and especially with Russell Westbrook. Timberwolves, Mavericks haven't been, they can't stop anybody. Pelicans there. Yeah, like there's work to be done, but the West is not daunting this year. This is the first time in a long time, and now maybe it changes with Durant coming to the West and if the Mavs can figure it out with Kyrie. But right now, the East is the better conference. Like the West is more manageable at this point in the season. Again, we'll see how that shakes out come playoff time, but there's no reason why the Lakers can't at least think, hey, if we get in and get into a bracket best of 7 situation, why can't we get on a little bit of a hot stretch here? And now you look, obviously you got to get there first, so you look at the remaining schedule here, 16 games left. Here's the first 10, starting with Toronto on Friday. Obviously, D'Lo returns there. You got the Knicks at home after that. Then you go to New Orleans. That's a game you need to win because they're right on your heels in the play-in scenario. The Rockets there, that's a game you got to win. Mavs at home, very winnable. Magic at home, winnable. Good test against the Suns. Thunder at home is winnable. Bulls is winnable. Both of those are. At Minnesota is winnable. At the Rockets is a game you should win. At the Jazz is a game you should win. Clippers, it's at Clippers, but it's obviously there in LA. Suns is another tough one, but it's at home. Then the Jazz at home. Not a ton of just like, oh gosh, we have no chance in this game. Games left. 9 and 7 probably get you a top 8 seed right now with how tight things are. If you go 2 games above 500 the rest of the way, that gets you to 41 and 41, and I bet that gets you an 8 seed. But hell, maybe you think higher. Try to get a 7 or even a 6 if you could win 11 out of 16 here and get really, really hot. So I think if you unless you plummet, you're going to be a top 10. Like if you win 7 out of 16 games, the Lakers should be a top 10 seed. But I'm thinking win 9 or more. That way you can get a top 8, get 2 cracks at emerging from the play-in, and then get yourself into a playoff series. So will the Lakers make the playoffs this year? And I'm not talking about the play-in. Get into a playoff series, a best of 7 round 1 matchup. Type Y for yes, type in for no. Will the Lakers make it this year? Get your votes in down in the comments. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, Laker Nation. Hopefully Mo Bamba gets better soon. Excited to see D'Lo back in action, though. That'll be fun on Friday night. I'm Harrison Graham. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more updates throughout the season.